Welcome back, one and all, to Let's Play Final Fantasy. I'm the Arcane Rogue. Let's continue with our adventure. Since last time, I've limped my way out of the Marsh Cave. I'm gonna start heading back to Elfland now. I want to pick up the Cure 2 spell while I'm there, because the Cure spell just is not going to keep up with our healing needs. And I'm also gonna beat these enemies and be right back. Well, they were not so tough. But Will Scarlet did get poisoned, so let's start by putting him back where he should be. Oh, don't you start with me, emulator. Alright. And we'll just use a pure potion on Will Scarlet. And that'll be that for now. So we'll add one to the tally. Moving on, let's try and get back to Elfland. And I'm just gonna take care of this guy and be right back. Simple enough. The joys of walking to Elfland. Hopefully, all the technical issues will have been worked out. I'm gonna beat these guys up, and then I'll be back. Alright. All done there. More gold for the gold pile. There's also one thing I want to do on our way back. I want to unequip Friar Tuck's iron nunchucks. He has outpaced them, and so we'll get more mileage out of his ability if we remove them. Because he'll get 2 hits per turn, 1 for each fist, and then when he goes up to level 10, he'll hit the hit multiplier of 32, and so he'll actually be getting up to 4 hits per combat round, which more than offsets the negligible loss of damage value by unequipping them. So we're going to sell all those weapons. In addition, the Power Cane, I was mistaken. I looked it up, and the Power Cane here, which sells for 12,345 gold. I mean, really, they literally just typed in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, that's all it's really good for. It's gold in a less convenient form. Because it's not a very good weapon. And, honestly, it doesn't have any magical effect outside when used as an item either. Gonna get rid of that old iron hammer. And we're gonna get more silver daggers than we know what to do with, so we'll just be selling all of those. If I had a black mage or a thief, I would consider keeping them, but I don't. Alright, let's also go to the armor screen, and let's make sure... Okay, yeah, Friar Tuck is holding all our saleables there, so let's get rid of them. Got a fair amount of gold built up here, so I'm gonna head up to... Get out of my way. I'm gonna head up to the White Magic Shop and pick up Cure 2 for both my mages. Wait, that's a level 3 spell. Silly rogue. Alright, so other than the fact that we have to take the long way to the level 3 White Magic Shop because reasons, you know, I'm gonna make these next few episodes a little bit longer. We have some serious progression to make, and it just is gonna take more time. I mean, after all, the party can only walk so fast. Okay, so let's pick up Cure 2 for Will Scarlet and Friar Tuck. Wait. Not Friar Tuck. Much. Oh my goodness. Oh. Spell level is full. With what? Oh, I picked the Parm too. Didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Well, having it on Little Scarlet will be a help. So we've defeated Astos. We've given Matoya her crystal back. We got the key. We raided all the treasure. Now what? Well, we get attacked by wolves. That's why. Be right back. All right. Wolf pack taken care of. Let's head up to Canaria to rest at the inexpensive inn. We head straight north from here. We should go directly to port. Boom. Alright, let's save up at the cheap inn. And, let's head west, because we were told about the town of Melmond. So, maybe there's something there for us. So, we should just head west from Canaria. What? That was weird. Be right back. Did you see that, viewers? This tile right here to the west of me. It disappeared when we got attacked. Plus, we can't go through it. Well, let's see if we can find another way out of the sea. Okay. There's a port here. And another wolf pack. Back in a moment. Alright. Wolf pack dealt with. Okay. Let's keep going. Ogres. Back in a moment. There we go. Honestly, the monsters around here aren't too much of a challenge. But there's this cave here. And it's north of that weird disappearing tile. Let's head in. Who are these people? Hooray! What? Okay. Dwarves can see in the dark. I would presume then that these are dwarves. With the crystal, even the blind can see. Astos stole it from Matoya. Well, thank you for telling us that after we've already retrieved it. You know what? For giving us useless information, we're going to tax you. We're going to tax you your treasures. All of them. Everything. That's what you all get for giving us useless information. And you just repeated it. It's like Smith, the blacksmith. Okay, yeah, sure, okay. Great name. Very descriptive. The earth is rotting slowly from the west. Okay, well that's actually useful. Ah. This must be Smith, given that he's in a blacksmith's forge. Huh, a legendary sword, but he's out of adamant. Adamant is short for adamantium, which, if I remember my X-Men properly, is the material that is wrapped around Wolverine's bones. Narek is digging a canal. What sound is he talking about? Well, I imagine that it has something to do with the Famicom, maybe has additional, maybe it had a different sound chip or something, so it was able to actually carry the sound. But this is Narek. If we didn't have the TNT from Canaria Castle, he would say, oh, I need TNT to finish my canal. But since we have the TNT, he gets all kinds of excited because he gets to go blow stuff up. What? He just disappeared. My immersion! Alright. Moving on. What's in here? Ooh, treasure chests. A cabin. That's good. An iron helmet. That'll make a good upgrade for Little John. Let's just slap that on him right now. A dragon sword. Well, I would equip that, except it's not better than the silver sword, and it's about the same as the rune sword. In other words, it's meh. If the actual Slayer swords worked in this game and weren't bugged, that would be a solid thing to keep around for fighting dragons. Another useless silver dagger. A completely useless wooden helmet. Ah, silver plate. That will be a good replacement for Will's armor. A little more gold. And a house. Well, that's nice. Go through the door. Thank you. So, Narik's Canal is done. Does that mean that we can head out to the west and escape the LDC? Because I don't really want to be trapped at a grocery store. That just sounds like a bad thing. Did we go in here? Did we talk to you? I don't remember talking to you. Oh. Well, in case we didn't know where the TNT was, because we hadn't raided it, the Canaria treasury yet, now we would know. I'm glad we applied the hero's tax to all of these people. They do not deserve their treasures. So let's head back to the ship, after I beat these guys. Alright, enemy's dead. Let's head on out. Come on, make it to the ship. Nope. I hate it when that happens. Hey, it's gone. We can get through and immediately get attacked by a bunch of Sahajins. I'm gonna try to run away. I'll be right back. Alright, we escaped. Okay, so let's hit up Melmond. Is this Melmond? Maybe? Of course we get attacked literally right outside of town. Be right back. Alright. Whoa. That's a lot of gravestones. Where are we, buddy? This town was invaded by the vampire. The clinic was destroyed and the town was cursed. I'm going to guess that this is Melmond. And wow, it's in really rough shape. Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. Okay. That's good to know, whoever Sarda is. The earth shall revive. Okay, so we can fix the damage. This is probably the second most useless line I've ever seen in a Nintendo game. Ever. The only one that's worse than this is one in Zelda 2. If we go through Titan's Tunnel, then south to find Sarda the Sage. Okay. So he's a sage and he does not fear the evils of the Earth Cave. Okay. They used a stone to make a ship float. Interesting. This is what's left of the clinic. We can't go in, really. And so if, we die, we stay dead. Prosperous civilization that's now in ruins. Intriguing. What do you have to say? Revive the power of the orbs. It's just a well. Okay. It's not always just a well, though. Actually, in this game, I think it might just always be just a well. Jeez. You've never heard of Dr. Un? I'm so famous. Oh yeah, buddy? A titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Okay. The Earth Cave is on the peninsula southwest of town. Okay, good to know. The vampire of the Earth Cave is stealing the power of the Earth. We need your help. Okay. So, we need to go kill a vampire. Did we somehow slip into Sunnydale? Is Buffy around? Well, in the armor shop, they have a whole bunch of stuff we're not going to buy. There is the steel armor. In the Final Fantasy Origins translation, it's called the knight armor. And that's 45,000 gold. Not happening. Silver bracelets, but we don't need another one. Iron helmet, don't need any more. Copper gauntlets would be good to get if you had multiple characters that could use them. Say you had 2 thieves, but nobody in our party can equip them other than Little John, and Little John already has, or will be getting, some iron gauntlets that are superior. So there's no reason to buy those. I'd rather save my gold, spend it in other ways. Alright, so if we go to the weapon shop, we have an iron cane that's useless, so we're not going to buy it. A saber that we didn't buy in Elfland, that we're going to also not buy here. A longsword that's 1,500 gold, that's not as good as the silver sword or the rune sword, if I recall correctly. And a falcon, which also is not better than any of the above-mentioned weapons. I believe the falcon comes in handy if you have a thief, because the thief cannot use the longsword, and I don't remember if they can use the saber. But otherwise, meh. So, weapons and armor, hard pass. We come in here to the level 5 white magic shop. We can pick up Cure 3. Will can learn this. This is the only level 5 spell that he can learn right now. The life spell I will want to pick up immediately for Much. I also will want to pick it up later for Will. But it's not a terribly great priority. The other thing I want to pick up here for Much is Heal 2. And I have successfully spent all my gold. And that's okay, because Much will get his level 5 spell charges well before Will Scarlet does. If we take a look at the black magic shop, Will Scarlet can pick up Fire 3 and Bane right now. Bane is like a poison cloud. It functions essentially as an instant death attack. Fire 3 is exactly what you think it is. Fire 3 I would deem essential. Bane I would not. Later on down the line, when we get our class changes, Will can pick up the Warp spell, and that lets us go one level back in a dungeon. It's useful for helping us escape, and it can also be used in combat as an instant death spell. And then there's Slow 2, which is a multi-enemy slow spell, if I recall correctly. Alright. So, what other areas do we have that we can explore? We'll find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy. I've been the Arcane Rogue, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.